Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having an awesome day and welcome to another test realm video. What I really like about this test realm is I'm actually making more than just one video for the update, which really shows that they actually added quite a few things. And I just want to start off this video by just thanking KingsOwl for listening to the community a lot more, because one of the best updates that came with this, in my opinion, is the 7th character slot. So if you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen videos. The video isn't gonna really be about the 7th character slot, like just using it, because I don't think that really, like, obviously, you know, you can just use it. That doesn't really do anything, you know? But what the video is going to be about is whether this is worth it. So if you guys go to the Elixirs in Test Realm, you'll see this additional character slot, 18,000 crowns. Now, I'm going to get into the pricing very, very quickly, but obviously, it's going to be different based on who you are, if you're a crowns player or a subscription-based player. So actually, you'd be surprised to know that the answer for whether this elixir is worth it or not actually depends on what kind of player you are. So we just bought it. If you guys didn't know, basically after you buy it, what ends up happening is you can basically create a new character. So yeah, guys, basically, as you guys can see, there's a second classroom now, and basically all the pro wizards are here, and then there's Jesse Froggarden just chilling here, bro. So yeah, it's actually very, very easy to buy it. 18,000 crowns, but let's focus on, is it worth it? So now, in order to arrive at these numbers, first thing I did was, if you had 0 crowns, right? What would be the cheapest way to get 18,000 crowns? You guys could do trivia 1,800 times, I guess, if you really wanted to. That would take about 180 days, so you could do it for free. I don't recommend that, because that's half a year of saving up for an extra character slot. But let's not forget, because crowns, you can get them through trivia. Technically, you do it for absolutely free. It'll take you half a year. That's a lot of discipline. I don't personally recommend that, because I mean, 180 days is just a long time. But let's say you bought crowns in order to do it, right? Basically, if you were to buy crowns in order to get 18,000 crowns, the cheapest way to do it is to buy the 13,750 crowns pack and then the 5,000 crowns pack. Now, when you add that up, basically, you're adding $10 to $25. So this is a $35 purchase, basically, for an extra slot. Now, it's really, really important to note that I really, really doubt that this is going to be a one-time thing in the future. Like, obviously, they're just rolling it out, but I'm sure that 18,000 crowns is, especially for something like this, it's something that I do feel like more and more slots are going to open up. So I believe that it's going to be more expansive than just 7. You know what I'm saying? So technically, it might be more and more $35 purchases. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to see, if you only want one extra wizard, what's the cheapest way to do it? So let's say you're a crowns player, right? And you want another level 130, right? If you're a crowns player and you aren't going to pay membership on another account, then unfortunately for you, this elixir is by far the best choice. And I don't think there's anyone really disputing that. If you pay for crowns, 18,000 crowns is nothing compared to buying the zones for a whole other account. Let's say you bought the areas all the way from Wizard City to Imperia Part 2, including all the side dungeons and everything. It would cost you a whopping $240. That's about 180,000 crowns, $240. You divide that by 35, you're looking at about 6 characters that you're gonna have to make. Max characters, level 130s, in order to justify you not just buying this 35 elixir. That's when you break even. However, I'm sure a lot of people don't need an extra max character. Maybe they just want a level 50 or level 60 extra character. Now, if you want a lower level character, a level 60 wizard that has Grizzleheim and Wintertusk is gonna cost you about 80,000 crowns. That's about $100. So if you make about 3 legendaries on another account and buy all the zones up to that, it would be worth it. And it gets even smaller for level 50s. You would only need to get about $70, a little bit less actually, in terms of crowns purchases to buy all the zones from Wizard City through Dragonspire. And in that case, it would actually be worth it to make another account if you just want level 50s after you just make 2 level 50s. So technically, you can break even by making another account if you're a crowns player. However, the problem with that is, obviously, if you want one extra wizard, this is by far the cheapest way to do it if you want to level it up anywhere past, like, level 30. So that's just how you should think about it. If you want any wizard past level 30, it's cheaper to buy this elixir on your main account than basically get a second account. But Sauce, what if you were a membership player? Do you really expect me to pay another $35 on top of my membership when I could just link an account? That's actually a really good question. Now, here's why it's a really interesting question. It's not just $10 extra a month if you get another account. You can link the accounts, and it's actually $14 in total for 2 accounts, $7 each. That's only $4 extra. So let's say that you wanted to make a wizard with just membership on another account after linking the accounts, right? Then you're looking at about 8 months of gameplay to break that $35 limit. So if you could get a max in 8 months, right? You can get a max in 8 months cheaper than just buying another slot. However, in my opinion, that's not the best thing to do, because after that, if you're trying to just save money, after you have that level 130 or however many wizards you have, you don't have membership anymore because you're a membership player, right? So eventually the membership is gonna cost more than just having one account with membership and just one extra wizard. In my opinion, making it so that you have options is really, really important. I say that you should do your research on the numbers before you decide on whether this update's a good update or not. In my opinion, if you're a Crowns player and you want any extra wizard above level 30, as I showed you by the numbers, you're gonna want this elixir. Now, if you're a membership player and you only want one extra wizard, it makes more sense to make the one-time payment of $35 than it does to get membership for an extended period of time, because eventually, about 8 months later, it's just going to cost you more and more and more to own the second account. I think this is a great, great thing that KingsIsle is doing. I really, really like it. Honestly, I think they could have gone up on the price pretty easily. I think $35 or 18,000 crowns is not that expensive for what they're giving you. I'm sure technically they would lose money in the long run. If I had done this, right, back when I had 6 main wizards and I wanted a 7th main wizard, right, if I had done this, they probably would have lost money doing it. Obviously, I think the pros outweigh the cons. I think that's why they did it. But if you guys are wondering whether the elixir is meant for you, if you're a Crowns player, I totally think it's meant for you. And if you're a membership player, unless you only want a new wizard for 8 months, it's probably going to make sense to buy it anyways. That being said, guys, the $35 number that I arrived at was based on the cheapest way to do it if you were to buy smaller Crowns bundles. However, you can make that price technically even cheaper if you just buy crowns in bulk instead. So if you buy like 80,000 crowns or 60,000 crowns, you could do that too, you know? And technically it would be much less. It would be only about $18 or less. So that being said, I don't see why people actually think this is a bad update. I really don't. I also don't think it's too pricey if you really just look into the business of the whole thing and the numbers. I think this is a great way to support KingsIsle, especially if you don't want another account, but you do want another wizard, you know? I think we should all be proud of the fact that KingsIsle actually listened to the community so much, because the 7th character slot is an idea that's been thrown around for years. And it's really, really awesome. I hope that we get an 8th, a 9th, and a 10th character slot, to be honest. And my idea for this is make the price slightly cheaper each time so that, you know, the first one might be 18,000 crowns, the next one maybe, you know, 16,000. Keep on going so you can keep adding wizards, and eventually, you know, it'll make sense. You know, it'll incentivize people to keep buying. I don't think this is a bad update. If you guys want some clarification on any of the numbers that I use, because this is a lot of math. I don't normally do this much math. But yeah, man, this is just a quick little update video for you guys, because I feel like a lot of people can just use the elixir and say it's really pricey, but not really support it, you know, at all, and they just generalize. And that's not okay, in my opinion. You know, you gotta look into things like this. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are gonna do. If you want a 7th wizard, are you gonna make another account? Are you gonna buy this? Are you gonna be a Crowns player on another account? Let me know what you want, and I would love to see all the opinions in the comments below, my mans. Thank you guys for all the love and support on all these videos. I will be uploading PvP videos again very, very soon. It's just the test room updates, you know, they got me hyped, right? They got me hyped. But yeah, man, drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave a sub if you're new. Plenty of links in the description if you want to get more involved in the community. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And if somebody has not told you that you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. Check out my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord in the description. And stay awesome, bruh. And yeah.